Hello guys, Q&A time. So, got some questions and I'm going to be answering them because that is pretty much what a Q&A is. Anyway, if I tend to drift off while I'm reading these, it's because, well, it's freezing in here and my hands are shaking and it's on a phone, so it's small writing, okay? Small writing. I didn't got a reading problem. In fact, fun fact for you guys, playing Pokemon games actually taught me how to read. Because I didn't know what was happening, so I had to read what people were saying to me. So, well, the NPCs were saying to my character more specifically. So, yeah, Pokemon games taught me how to read. Anyway, let's get into the video. Alright, what's the first amusement park you ever been to? The first one, I think, was... I don't know. Could Butlins be an amusement park? I don't think so. Probably Portland Park, actually. I remember going there for a school trip, which is rare because I never normally enjoy going on school trips. Then again, it was either that or staying in the school. So on days like that, I either stayed in the school and just sat there drawing pictures in the computer room, or I stayed home that day and just played Pokemon. So yeah, probably Portland Park. Next one is, what language besides your native language would you like to be able to fluently speak? It's difficult. I like French. The accent of the French accent is a wonderful accent, same as the Australian accent. But I would like to be able to speak Japanese personally. But out of all, probably Japanese, which I'm slowly getting there. But I have the poor excuse for it. Some words I do know in Japanese is a poor excuse on why I know them. Is because I watch loads of anime. So just the other day I was watching K-On! And at first it didn't seem like an anime that I'll be too interested in. Then I started watching the first episode, second episode, and before I know it, I was watching the whole series and really enjoying it. So it was because it was funny, and the fact it was based around a couple of people who were trying to start a band, and the fact I play music as well sort of stuck out a bit more. So I got really intrigued to it. So that's my poor excuse for knowing a small amount of Japanese. Next question is, do you spell the colour as grey or grey? I always thought grey, spelled with an E, was short for Graham. So I just thought that was a name. And as in the colour grey was always grey with the A. So I spell the colour with an A. Is your father bald? Nope. Do you know Triplets? Do you know Triplets? Is that a movie or something? I know what triplets are, but I don't know. I don't know what it's asking. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? I've never seen either of them. So, given that I don't know what Notebook is actually, but I've heard about Titanic and I know it was a real thing that happened. But I don't know anything about Notebook, so I don't prefer either of them because I don't know too much of them. I might have to look up The Notebook. It sounds interesting though. Have you ever had Indian food? Yes, quite often. I love Indian food. Alright, next one is, what's the name of your favourite restaurant? Subway. I love Subway. In fact, I've wanted to get like a weekend part-time job there at one point, but there's a couple of things holding me back from that. One, I'm awkward. I can't maintain conversation, so in an interview I will be screwed. Also, I just can't bring myself to do it. I've walked it's the nearest one I live to, the one I live nearest to. I've walked past there with the CV in my bag and everything I needed, and I couldn't bring myself to do it. I was just like, I'm gonna go to the game shop and go home. I couldn't do it. Have you ever been to the Olive Garden. To Olive Garden. No, I don't even know what that is. What is the Olive Garden? There's a lot of things I'm going to have to look up. Okay? Do you belong to any warehouse stories? What? No. What? I don't get it. Skipping. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I don't know. Hang on. Like, my name being Ben, me and my cousin would say if I was a female, I would be called Beth, or something like that. And we always assumed his name would be Georgia, because his name's George. This is going to be a weird question to ask him. Hey, Dad. If I were born a female...
you washing up here?
Yeah, hang on 2 seconds. But if I were born as a female, what would you have named me?
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks. Why Goldilocks?
It's a female's name.
Goldilocks is a female name. Where did you get the fucking Goldilocks from?
Fairy story.
Goldilocks is a female name, is it?
It was the name of a female character. Well, there you go. My dad can't take anything seriously, so Goldilocks it is. Alright. If you have a nickname, what is it? I've gone through so many nicknames. Like, at one point, my nickname in school was Artie because I just sat there drawing a lot of the time. A lot of my free time was spent just doodling and painting and stuff like that. So, and there was even a club on the art club that went from 3:15 to 5 o'clock. And most people normally just stay till 4 to do that. But where I was so intrigued to it, I spent more time in the art room, either on days, because it happened on Tuesdays and Thursdays, even on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I still sat there doing art because it was just something I enjoyed, and also the art room had more things I could have used rather than the plain pencils and simple colouring pens I had when I was at home. So probably Artie or Quiet Kid. People normally call me Quiet Kid. Who's your favourite person in the world? I don't have any specific favourites. I have people I prefer over others, but that's because it's either one, I don't know them too well, and that's obviously an issue with me. If I don't know you, I don't necessarily dislike you, I just wouldn't really class you as someone I would call a friend. Well, not straight off the back anyway. That's not to say that if you see me out and about and you like my videos and you want to come up and say hi, yeah, do that, that's fine. I welcome that. So, yeah, I guess so. Can you whistle? I can. Thing is, I can't whistle when breathing outwards, but breathing in I can. So, I don't know, I can't breathe outwards and whistle. I can only breathe inwards and whistle. That's the best I can do. My whistling's not even that clear, so. Do you sleep with a nightlight? It all really depends, because I have a small lamp up there that which I use when I'm like late at night and I'm just sitting there scribbling or writing something down or whatever, or even catching up on some late night homework because I don't sleep and go to sleep on days where I have to be in early to college. Sometimes I don't get to sleep until about 1, so it's just fine because I always end up getting up and I'm in college on time anyway. Sometimes a few minutes early, so that's a perfect opportunity to run to the shop quickly and grab a Monster Energy drink because they are lovely. Green cans are my favourite. But yeah, as to nightlight, I don't necessarily always do it. In fact, more often than not, it's pitch black in my room when I'm asleep. Except from the light on the side of my tablet because it's charging. But sometimes I have fallen asleep with it on, so. Do you eat breakfast every morning? No. Mostly my diet in the morning consists of liquids. So, and if I do, then it's normally I wait until I'm in college and then grab something from the cafeteria because for some reason straight away early in the morning, like 9:30 in the morning, they have pizza slices and if you can start your day with a slice of cheesy pizza, it's all happy. It's a happy day when you get to do that. Do you take any pills or medicine daily? Sometimes, because I am like during spring and summer and all that, I have to take my hay fever tablets. If not, then I have to use this nasal spray, which stinks. Other than that, I've got a history of getting constant headaches, so sometimes I have to take some tablets for that. But normally I'm pretty good at ignoring it now, so I just flat out don't use headache tablets. If anything, it's mostly just nasal spray and hay fever tablets because my nose hates me, okay? And it hates me in more ways than just being weak to every allergy possible that causes sneezing or runny noses or blocked noses. The fact is it just makes my face look ugly as well. What medical condition do you have? I don't think I have any specific medical condition. If I do, then it's either one, I wasn't paying attention when I got told about it, like I normally do, or I just flat out haven't found out. Like a lot of things, like medical wise, I don't know about myself. Like, I don't even know what blood type I am. So, How many times have you been to the hospital? 3 times. Dead on 3 times. Right. If it's something to do with myself, then yeah, 3 times. Other people, a lot more. I went to hospital at one point because I had my ear bitten by a dog. Which I don't know if you can. Hang on. I need to get a haircut. Don't know if you can see it. There's like a little chunk. Hang on, I'll try and get closer. Right there, it's taken out. It's I had to have that part of my ear sewn back on because the dog bit it off. Which, in the dog's defense, it was my fault because where I wasn't too comfortable with going out too much, and I went with my younger brother and my mum once to the corner shop. I decided to wait outside because I don't know, I just felt like waiting outside for him. But yeah, and there was this woman that stood there with a dog. I don't remember what breed, and the dog was just staring at me. So I'm not understanding that some dogs could be dangerous, which this dog was by no means dangerous. I think I was looking shady, so it sort of felt like it was being threatened. So I went to go pet it. I leant down and pet it. Obviously, that's how it was able to reach my ear, and it took my ear off. Then we had to get rushed to the hospital to get it back on. And yeah, I didn't find out until a few years later that that dog, due to it biting my ear off, was put down, and I felt so guilty for it. I felt like it was my fault because I did something. I looked shady, so in its defense, it was protecting itself and its owner. So I felt bad for that, and I still to this day haven't forgiven myself for that one incident. If I would have just left that dog alone and known better, he would have lived for a little longer. And even today, like I said, it still bothers me. I think about it and I'm like, I don't want to think about that. Where do you buy your jeans? Normally offline or any other place that sells jeans. I mean, more often than not, I don't wear jeans. If I do, they're normally the black skinny jeans because I don't know, they just feel better to wear. If not, then it's normally just trackies, silk trackies. I'm gonna narrow it down to I'm gonna narrow it down to 3 more questions. What was the last compliment you got? Probably the last compliment I got was impressive when I downed like 2 cans of Pepsi and my friend just looked at me like, impressive, because you did that in less than a few seconds. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Normally, yes. That's how I get my idea for my drawings. What flavour tea do you enjoy? Tea flavour? I don't know. How many... Alright, I don't know how well that says, but I'm going to have to cut this video here because I cannot upload longer than 15 minutes. If you like this video, guys, please click like and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below what you want to see for future videos. And for now, I am out. Have a good day, guys. Bye.